galactic civil war spreads across the sun. From the heights of Coruscant to fiery Mustafar, to fight the evil empire, for people join the fray. These are the heroes of the Hydian Way.
Welcome to Heroes of the Hydian Way. This is a Star Wars actual play podcast, and we're playing in id Studios' Age of Rebellion system. This is Act 1, Episode 8 of The Hard Road. I'm Ben, the GM for this adventure, and I'm using they-them pronouns.
And I'm Joy, I use she, her, and I'm playing Kedra Javik, a sharpshooter.
I'm Erica, I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Norin Gremian, who uses they-them pronouns, who is an engineer-scientist.
I'm Zach. I use they-them pronouns. I'll be playing Shin Shazin. He uses he-him pronouns. He's an infiltrator interrogator.
And I'm Endry. I use she-they pronouns, and I'll be playing Isacel An, who uses she-her pronouns. And she's the ship pilot and captain.
And we have 1 light side and 3 dark side points for our destiny pool. So, do we have a question?
I do.
Awesome.
So, I have a question for my dear friends. I am very curious to know what is the most embarrassing moment that you had as a child growing up? Like, I'm just curious, since we get to know each other better. I'll go first. So, when I was little, I was out on my first hunt, okay? And my dad was teaching me how to shoot a gun. Let's just say that when I went to shoot the gun, it did not hit what it was supposed to. And so I went to check where it hit, and I hit a big tree. And then when I was trying to check the tree, I saw a deer, and then I went to hit the deer, and I missed it. And it looked like the deer was laughing at me. I was so embarrassed. And my brother immediately shot the deer and killed it. I was just like, oh, I can't do that. So yeah, I was very embarrassed.
Isacel kicks her feet up and just looks at us like, okay, if you want embarrassing from my childhood memories, I got one thing. So, just like you, Kedra, we were out hunting, but I was hunting fish. We call it fishing. And we were going around looking for fish, and we decided to take care of them with a spear. In the lake, I saw a fish. I'm pretty sure it was a cod. I'm going to say it was a cod. I'm not questioning this too much. So I throw my spear. I think I got it. I go into the water, go pick up my fish from the spear. Turns out I missed, and it jumped out and smacked me in the face.
Oh no!
It was very embarrassing. The kids around who saw me there, they kept saying the god was my father. I told them I would make this moment, remember it. It will go into greatness. And now we have a ship called the Godfather, and now I can rub it in their face if I ever go home.
I agree.
Early days of my training, being the new guy, I was kind of a gopher, and somebody asked me to find an ID10T form, and I was searching, and every time I'd ask someone where to find this form, they'd laugh at me. Little did I know, ID10T is just idiot. And I was pretty embarrassed after that. I was all day long, I was wandering around, hey, where can I find an ID10T form? And everyone would just laugh and send me to another department. And I'd get there and I'd ask, and then they'd laugh at me, and it was fun for them.
Did you ever do it to a new person that came into work?
No, but I did have told somebody there was a leak test for their sea bag and made them fill their sea bag, and the inspection was on the top floor. So they had to fill their sea bag full of water and carry it all the way up. That was pretty funny.
Hazing comes in all shapes and sizes, I guess. And now you're all looking at me for an embarrassing story. Well, I guess when I was little, for Life Day, I got a chemistry set, and it was like my first real chemistry set. And I smoked out the house. I put two chemicals that should not go together, and yeah, we had to go live with my grandparents for a couple months.
Well, you at least learned.
Did you say months?
My sister never let me live it down.
Yes, but at least you've learned.
Oh,
Wait, again, did you say months? That's actually kind of terrifying. I like it.
Norin, this is why I love having you on the ship. Could you make that on purpose if I asked?
I mean, I do remember what chemicals they were, and they are fairly easy to get a hold of, but I suppose I could.
Good to know. Good to know.
Just don't do it on the Godfather. I'm pretty sure we don't want to be off the ship for that long.
I was 10.
Yeah, you've learned from it, and you've grown, and now you know not to mix those two chemicals together. It's part of the scientific process, yes?
I'm even more amazed now.
The camera picks up, and it comes into focus looking at these 2 feet that are clawed. The person is working under one of the engine housings in the back of the ship. And then there is, off in the distance, a sound of a rifle shot. All of a sudden, on the roller that they're on, they shoot out from under there, and you see this Chatterfan in small... I mean, Chatterfan, everything's small except for their ears and nose. But in a jumpsuit, they run to a seemingly very well hidden panel. Well, it's a panel that looks like everything else. The Chatterfan gets there right at the same time as this aged clone gets there. Right. Well, guess we gotta get them out of this trouble. The panel that's there opens up, and the clone hands down this almost comically large weapon to the Chatterfan, and the clone takes out a end of Clone Wars helmet for a clone trooper and puts it onto their head and grabs a clone trooper blaster rifle. Slamming the hiding plate closed, the two of them start running off towards the medical wing of the ship. By the time they get there, everything proceeded. So Norn's working over the dock worker. Assuming I'm remembering right, Isabel is taking Kedra off to cool down somewhere. And Hookman is there looking around the corner, seeing if everything's all right, sort of slumping a little, blaster rifles pointing down at the ground now. It's like, oh, Criffet, it was supposed to be a safe bet. It has been 10 crews since anyone has come close to flunking out of their initiation cruise. And what was this one? This one was deliver cargo, and somehow they shot someone. Reaches under his chest plate, tosses a cred chit to Azzy, the Chatterfan, who catches it and stuffs it in one of their pockets, as they are both looking around, seeing if there is any more imminent damage. Well, what happened here? Because this is going to be a lot of forms.
Norin is busy applying a Bacta patch to the blaster wound on the dock worker's leg and just wrapping it in place. And they just gesture. No, Isabel and Kedra have walked away, and it's just went to gesture at them, realized they weren't there anymore, and it's just I don't know. They brought him here, and then when he tried to run away, they shot him. I assume it has something to do with the sabotage on the shielding rig, but he was the one, and they point to the still unconscious worker who was doing the sabotaging. This one, I'm not sure why they're here.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to have to go talk to the captain for that.
Okay. Reaches under his armor and throws another cred chit to the chatter fan. You said that this was going to be a quiet cruise. Yeah, well, what do you expect? The two of them start heading off towards Kedra and Izazel.
Hookman, don't you know quiet is relative?
It was cargo.
Shin walks over to the injured individual and helps kind of, stabilize and get him up on his feet, maybe? Or are we dragging him in?
At this point, I was expecting crutches, but okay.
Well, we need to ask some questions, right? Let's, I'm assuming there's a reason he was shot, so we probably get him on the ship before we draw too much attention.
Oh, we're still on the ship, aren't we?
Yes.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
we were outside the ship.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. Rewind.
This entire incident has at least been contained upon the Codfather.
For some
Yes.
reason, I thought it was right outside.
Nah, he was trying to get out when he got shot.
Well, let's get him to the med bay.
He's in the med bay.
Well, never mind then.
Sorry.
We are in the med bay. We have two patients, one of whom is tied down because he triggered my booby trap. The other of whom, honestly, I think you were right to run away.
Yeah. That tracks.
He's associated with the person. He's in cahoots.
What do we know about this booby trap triggerer? Have we received any intel from them yet, or is that next?
Oh, the injured dock worker is not conscious after being shot in the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I was figuring that to operate in that, he would have needed to be knocked out. The one who triggered the booby trap was shocked unconscious. Not dead, but shocked unconscious.
Do we have a large directional light that I can move in here? Turn the lights off, too. This is going to be interesting.
Norin just sort of like looks at you side-eyed, and then
Found one.
they just lean against the cabinets, arms crossed.
Shin looks way too happy right now. It's been a long time.
A long time.
Oh, yeah. A real medical emergency type situation. I'm excited to ascertain what we can from these individuals.
When they wake up, I mean,
Oh, we can wake them up.
yes, we could. There's definitely some like smelling salts in here.
Oh, you're way nicer than I would have been. Captain, what's the plan for this? Who are we waking up first?
Oh, Captain's in the other room, in probably like the meeting room with Kedra, giving an HR conversation.
Captain, where did... Comms. Captain, what are we doing with our, guests?
Isaso just picks up the comm. Be gentle with waking them up. If they ask, it was an accident.
Accident?
Okay.
But I meant to shoot him in the leg.
Kedra, I'll get back to you, but see what you can get from them. Be gentle. Or at least make sure they don't remember it, and then I hang up.
That was
Go
not
back
an
up.
accident.
Turns it right back on. Pokemon, Ozzy, can I see you both in the meeting room as well?
The door to the meeting room opens. They both look around the door jamb from either side.
But hello.
So on this screen, there's currently a little like PowerPoint of when do we shoot people.
When they are really not good, when they are in cahoots with people who are sabotaging, then we shoot them, okay?
Ghidra,
Yes.
we as this group love you, but we're gonna put some rules on this.
Okay, so shoot when in danger. Yes.
We're starting to get there. And can I see Hookman and Ozzy with their guns on them? With their blasters?
They both have blasters. Ozzy has a larger blaster than Hookman. It also looks a lot newer.
When threatened, we shoot them.
No. No.
Eyeing them with their blasters.
Okay, everyone. Isabel pulls out her pistol. First, we look at their pistol. And it points. There is a stun setting. Have that active at all times. Is everyone hearing me?
Right.
It's okay to shoot with stun setting. Okay, I get you. Stun setting, okay to shoot.
Well,
We're in the right direction. We're starting to get there.
But he was very trying to run away.
Ghidra, I would like to let you know, sometimes it's okay to let them run away. They're on a space base.
What? But they are prey.
Remind me, always be a friend first of all. But it's just okay. We're starting from the beginning. So this is not prey. This is a suspect.
Suspect equal prey.
No.
Okay.
Close. Getting there.
Suspect equals stun.
Suspect equals stun equals potential prey, but we do
Okay.
not treat them like prey right away.
Oh, just like fishing, you bait them in. Yes?
No. It's like with hunting. You go and you find out which kind of animal you're going to be hunting, making sure you're hunting the right one. You don't want to go after a
Patience.
deer and shoot a gigantic bear or something.
Very
Or-
true. So very
after a
much
rancor.
patience.
With patience, understanding, and then deciding if the person is a air quotes prey.
But I was very patient. I was asking questions and he did not want to answer. So then he said, I run away. And so then I say, well, maybe he run away. He want to be prey. So I shoot him.
He just like handed her both hands, like her face into both her hands. He's like, okay, Ghidra, we're gonna start from this. Not everyone who runs away from us is prey. Sometimes
Okay.
they're just scared of us.
Oh, he was scared because he did wrong.
Yes, and currently we're waiting for Shen to, like, air quotes, find out if they were good, that there's any kind of information we can use to make sure we do not get arrested.
Okay, so next time you want me to shoot someone, you come get me. And if you don't want me to shoot somebody, you tell me stun, okay? And I will just stun them, okay?
We start at stun, and I will tell you if you need to shoot them. We start at stun.
Okay, start that stun.
Yeah, this is a good start.
Okay, so who should I stun first?
Currently, no one. You don't have to
Okay.
worry about that.
Okay, so they're all taken care of. So can I go take a shower now and go get the blood off of me?
Please go take a shower.
Okay, I will not shoot nobody else until you say to, okay? Because you captain. And you're a very good driver. I think you the best ship captain ever.
I thank you for your compliments. Now go take a shower. I just need a quick moment with Hukuman and Azi.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'll probably go to my bunk and, try to clean my gun off.
You just see, Keitra goes out, looks at the other, at Hookman and, Azi, just like, okay. So there's a little bit more training we need to do, but we're getting there. Just hand on her palm. Trust me, she will be very useful later. You want someone like this on your side.
Oh, yeah. We definitely want someone like her on our side, but do we really want her in one of the rescue crews?
I mean, when you're potentially dealing with the Empire and Huts, trust me, you do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because he's still looking around. You know what? I can trust you too. Anyone on this crew, I trust you innately. Don't betray me, please.
You do know that we see ISR and our first crew. They send people like us who can evaluate, and well, things are going very interesting in the evaluation so far. Normally, we can pretty much sleep and play Sabak in the engine room, but this seems to be a little bit more exciting.
He's just like looking at them, just like, wait. So not all the missions ISR goes on have hut conspiracies or sabotage of communication equipment, sabotage of biological routes and ships, killing people.
Well, people
Well-
die a bit, but usually not people killing them, no. It's usually a lot quieter, at least on that front. Like, we've got corporate malfeasance up far too much, but if regulators ever actually work, that'll be a thing, but they don't. But that means we've got jobs.
It means we got jobs, but things are getting worse.
Strokes his heavy blaster rifle.
Yes, they are getting worse.
Right. Well, you do seem to have Kedra there a bit under control. And Hookman makes a hand motion to Izzy, who then rolls his huge eyes and reaches into a different pocket, pulls out a smaller chit, and throws it at Hookman, who then bites it.
How much betting have they done on us?
Small fortune's worth.
Wait, if Isa
They just
sees
keep
him going
trading.
back and forth. Oh. Wait,
It's the
I'm
same 15 credits that just keeps going back and forth.
Oh, I got no credits on my pocket. Lame. Okay. It's just I was about to join the betting, but it's like, I got no credits to bet on this. Wait, I have future credits.
From the looks of it, this is maybe a bit of a shakier crew, but we're going to be able to work with it. Maybe be able to, by the end of this, get the report to ISR to be a bit more on the positive side. I'm pretty sure that can happen. Now, you said something about a hut conspiracy?
Not a full conspiracy. We're finding information in regarding the huts with the Nova crystals. We have mysterious buyers. I don't think Tarko is being honest with everything to everyone. Intercorporation sabotage. They work for the same people. You would think they wouldn't sabotage each other.
All right. Well, one other question that's somewhat related. Considering the heightened level of everything, do you think we should hand out a sidearm for everyone? Make that sort of a standard issue and keep the special things off in a proper armory.
That might be a smart idea, though I don't know if we can get Kidra's rifle off of her back.
If it stays in her quarter, it's almost as good as an armory.
No, I don't think you understand. Like, if I try to take that, I might become prey. That's why I spent the last 5 minutes talking about stun settings on a rifle. And then when it's prey is prey. That was the end of the conversation.
Well, at least worry about getting some sidearms to the other two. They may be good at them. They may not. They may never use them. But at least they have a chance with it. Do you have any idea on how we're going to pass off the one with 2/3 of a leg?
I have an idea. I need to go speak to Admin Bromith.
Okay. Since things do seem to have calmed down a bit, We'll go back up the other two, since it does seem like at least Shen seems to be wanting to get into his specialities.
Isacel's right there's like, you know what? I think I might leave this to Shen. If you two and Kidra can keep a watch on the door and make sure Shen's okay in there, I might need to take Norn with me to go talk to Admin Bromith.
Absolutely.
Also, it gives Shen more privacy.
Yes, that could be a thing too.
Norin, I got a
Yeah.
little list of chemicals here that I need to see if you've got on hand. Shin wants to see if he can make Questioner 9, which is an interrogation serum. It's an injectable or ingestible. It's got a 5-minute delay, and then after that 5 minutes, it upgrades all checks to resist manipulation or withhold information by 1 for 24 hours. If that's possible, like I can do like a medicine check to try to put it together. If that's something that is possible.
Yeah, I can definitely go with that.
I mean, it'd probably be a pretty difficult check, but I just I don't want to use a destiny point to just have it.
Oh, right, because I have most of them.
Yeah. And I mean, if you say no, that's fine. I just wanted to ask. I have to ask.
I mean, if Norn is wanting to make it, I can get behind that.
Oh, I mean, Shin could make it too.
Fair.
He's got pretty good medicine, but if it's Norin's lab, if Norin wants to make it, Shin will just like oversee and provide the list of chemicals.
Yeah, this is my lab.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You have a formula. We do have all these chemicals, but do you have an actual formula for?
I have ingredients, and I know which ones we need more of and which ones we need less of, but it's nothing dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it'll make them a little more pliable when we need to ask some questions. I'm a doctor, or at least a medic. You should trust me. It's fine. I took some sort of oath, and I can't hurt people with my medicine.
Norn's just pulling out beakers.
Shit is just smiling from ear to ear. Fantastic.
I'm not asking questions.
Yeah, okay, so this one, yeah,
Just making observations.
big scoop of this. Yep. A little bit of that one. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Do you not have precise measurements?
Well, no, I don't. I was gonna lie to you, but I don't. No. It's more about a body weight thing. And there's a significant chunk missing, so less blood. Wait, this is the shocked one, isn't it? Never mind. He's a little bigger, so a bigger dose wouldn't hurt. Like I said, it's not gonna hurt them. It's not like I might making dendritin or anything.
Yeah, it's not. Is this the right color?
Ooh, that looks almost perfect. Yeah, yeah. And if you need help on the check, I have 3 skill points in it.
What are we doing? Medicine?
Yeah, medicine check. Looking at rarity in that, it feels like it should be a... Well, I'm going to use a destiny point because, well, I can. That'd take it to 1 red and 2 purple.
All right, so I have yellow, yellow, green.
I've got yellow, yellow, yellow.
So yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yep.
And what difficulty did you set it to?
Red, 2 purple.
So RPP.
Yes.
So
That is
3
correct.
Ys, R, 2 Ps. I would like a boost. It's a boost because it is a coordinated check. And that's a B, right?
Yes, it is. And sure.
And a boost because of Shen's background.
All right. Yeah, I can go with that.
Okay. Is that the whole roll?
At least by me, yeah.
I'm hitting enter.
Oh, wow.
4 successes and a triumph.
So you gotta go by smell
Nice.
with this one.
I know what the formula is now.
Oh wow, yeah, you gotta go by the smell with this one, and that smell is perfect. Wow, this this is gonna work just great. You have a syringe?
Betrayed by the red dice.
What is this? It's
A questioner?
questioner 9. Alright, I have written down in my notes that I now have the formula for questioner 9.
Awesome. I'm going with 4 doses.
Sweet.
What does our med bay become?
A med bay. It's just a med
What
bay.
it was always meant to be.
Interrogation med
The
bay.
lab.
All right, this is gonna
Yeah.
be really fun. Turn off the lights. The lamp goes right in front of his face. Not my face. The the person we're injecting.
Tookman and Nancy just look at each other, shaking their head.
Now, I have Burke and Samno written down. Is this the 2 individuals we have currently?
Yes. The
Okay.
one who got shot in the leg is Samno. The shocked one is Burke.
Okay.
Certainly.
And we do know their names, correct? It's not just
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's get Samno here. A little dose of this joy juice. And he's going to inject him. And I was told to be nice to wake them up. I'll let you handle that.
I feel like the pinch of the syringe is going to do that.
We'll see. Yeah, he'll stick him in the arm. It'll just take a minute. I'm gonna step back out of the.
I know that Burke is restrained. Is Samno also restrained or no?
Oh, I imagine if I'm going to interrogate them, I would probably make sure he's restrained. Well,
Okay.
The saboteur is restrained.
hold on.
The victim is not.
How do you roll a force die in this? No, I forgot to tie him down. I was too. Shin was too excited about getting to use his skill set that he did not remember to make sure that Samno is tied down.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure Norin tied down the saboteur. Are we talking about the saboteur?
Burke is the saboteur.
Oh,
Then-
yes. Yeah, I would not have
Yeah.
remembered to tie him down. I wouldn't assume he was going anywhere.
Yeah, no. Norin tied him down. Norin is like, this is the guy who fell for my booby trap. He is now restrained.
Yeah, give it like 2 more minutes, and then you can ask him anything you want. Check this out. Watch this. Who was your first grade teacher? Don't lie to me.
It was Miss Smart.
That tracks. Yeah, we should be good. What were you doing at the relay?
I was trying to see if a message had gotten out. Don't want any of my contacts to know what's going on here yet.
Shin just looks over at Norin. Who are your contacts?
They are the Dacilic. Dacilic?
Oh
Clan?
no. Oh, that's. Oh. Really?
They sell stuff, we buy stuff, yeah. But they get a little intense at times.
Yeah, no doubt. Muy chapa. Norin, you have anything for this guy?
His contacts are the Hutts,
Oh yeah, and some nasty ones.
and he doesn't want the Hutts to know about the Nova crystals.
This is true.
That's what you mean by what's going on here. You don't want the Hutts to know about the Nova crystals.
Yeah.
Is
They-
that why you sabotaged the long-range comms?
I didn't know. I didn't do that. That?
Do you know who did that?
It was someone on the crystal shift. Not quite sure which one it was, but some people were getting credit signs in their eyes, thinking of all the bonuses that they were going to get. Too many people know about this place and want to profit without caring about the workers here. And well, there was that explosion, and I just didn't want any more to pay for it.
Crystal shift. That's night shift? Oh, wait, no, that's in the restricted section.
Yeah.
So you didn't sabotage the comms. That was somebody else. Out of greed?
But wait, but were you going there to sabotage them again? Like, re-sabotage them? Because why else were you out there?
Yeah, because you said you didn't want a message to go out.
I was gonna try and delete the message. If I did it in administration, then people would know, people would see. If I did it out there, then it just got lost.
If I'm correct, when I restored the comms, I downloaded on my datapad all of the... Okay, so Hutspace received comms about the Nova Crystals. So that was probably the comm he was checking on.
Correct.
Who would send communications to the Huts about the Nova Crystals?
Well, there was a new person. The last shift to come in before communication went down, before things started going bad. It was a Valeris, and she just started talking and asking questions. More questions than even you. And she disappeared for a good shift, half shift, and then not too long after, things started to go really, really wrong.
What kind of being is this Valeris we're looking for?
Deveronian.
Alright, Deveronian. Well, what else do we need out of this guy? We can put him back out or figure out what to do.
I think he probably needs a little bit of time to recover. But I can at least remove these restraints.
Oh yeah, make sure he's out first, though. I still don't trust him. He's gonna be a little woozy anyway for about 24 hours. Probably,
You're better off trying to sleep it off in here.
Yeah, sleep sounds like a good idea.
We were just making sure you were okay, and we needed to ask questions. We found you wounded.
It's not a lie.
It's not really a
It's
lie.
not.
I mean, true, though at this particular point, I am...
He might forget how he got wounded.
Should have had the roll at the beginning. I really want to have a roll, essentially to find out how he remembers this.
I guess I could do a deception. I mean, technically, we did find him injured, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty obvious that it was a booby trap. If I recall correctly. And I only say that because my charm and my cool are terrible. What's my negotiation?
I was entirely figuring that this was going to be a coercion thing.
Oh, coercion. Yeah. Okay.
You know, the
mine's
interrogation
alright.
skill
Yeah.
that weirdly Jedis are really good at. Silly system.
What's that up against?
I'm going to go with 1 red, 1 purple, 1 setback, and you get an upgrade.
Ugh.
That was with your upgrade?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
more of a liar than he is a forcer. That's what the drugs are for.
Fair enough. I mean, the upgrade was from the drugs, so.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Yeah, 3 fails and an advantage.
Ooh.
Maybe he doesn't know exactly who we are, but it's not hard to. If he hears my voice again, it definitely wouldn't be hard
Mhm.
for him to know who we are, or what what was it? The check was to know if we're lying to him, or if we're to who we are, or
You were trying to, at the very end of that, you were trying to give him a very positive outlook on what happened and all that.
Okay, yes.
And I'm going on that part failed. And then are you going to do the same thing to Samno?
Should we talk to the wounded one? I don't know how much. I mean, pain's good at making people resist, and scrambling their heads a little bit. Should we wait to ask them, or should we stick them and see what they have to say?
I think that maybe they've already been through a lot and should just be left alone.
Yeah, I was told to be nice, so I figured I would defer to your better judgment. All right, well, it was fun while it lasted. Have a good sleep, friend. And he pats him on the leg, turns the lights back on. I'm gonna get some calf.
I'm just gonna hang out here with the patients.
Yeah, have fun with that. I'll be back. Do you want anything?
Yeah, I'd love a calf. If you bring me one.
You got it.
Isasel was probably waiting right outside the door with Hookman, and Ozzy just like,
Captain.
just like, can you make that 3 calves?
Yeah. Hookman, you want anything? Ozzy?
Ozzy's still in the lab.
Okay.
He's in the lab, sitting on a stool that has been lowered all the way down, and he's just sort of his heavy blast rifles sitting on his lap while he's toying with it, or at least the stock on it. Because I don't know, I just have the thing of silhouette zeros with giant weapons. It just seems funny to me. Yeah, Hookman's outside. Helmet's off now. Oh, yeah. A cup of calf would be nice. Do we have any creamer? I forget.
We have the
If we
powder
do
stuff.
2 creamer, 2 sugar, a double as we call it.
Yeah. It's the powder stuff, though. That's fine, right?
I mean, we're in the middle of, here, so sure,
We have
I guess.
some bantha milk, but I don't know how old it is.
I'll go with the powdered.
Okay.
It'll be less carcinogenic.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll be back.
Issa walks into the lab with Norn and just like, Hookman, just make sure Kidra doesn't come in. I don't want her thinking they're prey right now, and I close the door.
I don't want this person waking up and being traumatized.
Thinking they're prey?
I don't. Yeah, Issa looks over. It's like I had quite a while conversing with Kidra, making sure she understood that our suspects are not prey. It's a work in progress.
Interesting.
But I kind of overheard what was going on. I was about to go out and say we should go talk to the admin, but I have a feeling we shouldn't anymore.
I think finding this Deveronian Valeris is the next step, honestly.
We are both in agreement on this one. And Isasel looks over to the two. We're gonna need to make it up to them. At this point, I kind of feel bad. Issa looks over. See, this is why you're the first mate. You're not afraid of, laughing back and talking back to me.
I mean, they do still work for the Huts.
They work for the Huts, but a lot of us have stains on our path we're trying to get away from.
If I remember correctly, Norn has a thing going on in the background of combing through all the incoming communiques, right?
Yes.
Okay. Going to spend that destiny point and have 3 flagged communiques come up. They're all voice, and they are coming into the station from Tajco transports. They were coming into the ship control, the same people that you would have been communicating with as you flew in, that had local comms but didn't have long-range comms. This would have come in through the long-range comms, but had been just sitting in the buffer.
Okay, so 3 flagged comms from Tajco to ship control.
From ships.
From ships?
Yeah, from ships that had been communicating along the way.
Skywatch Station, Orin 4. This is Captain Westcote X of the freighter Mossfell's Lament. Asset code Pith Quick 46 Crash 559. Come in, Orin 4. I don't know if your near space monitors have picked this up, but there's a doozy of a hyperspace anomaly currently active in Sector 12 Orek. It delayed our arrival by 3 standards, and is playing Hobarth's grand sire with our comms and sensors. We're lining up for a sublight burn to get to you. Current projections are we'll be a further 6 standards behind our expected arrival. Sorry for the delay, Orin 4. We'll see you soon. Skywatch Station, Orin 4. This is Captain Westcote Dax of the freighter Mossfell's Lament. Asset code Pith Quick 46 Crash 559. Come in, Orin 4. Since our last com, for which we're still waiting for a reply, Skywatch, we've had more issues on the Lament. Seems as we exited hyperspace we took a knock to our environmental shields or something. We have crew seriously ill with rad sickness, picked up travelling sublight. We still can't jump into hyperspace for the last stretch. We're too close to a gravity well or something, so we'll be there as soon as we can. Delay estimate's been revised to 15 standards, and I hope you've got some back to there for the crew, 'cause we're all out. There as soon as we can be, Orin 4. Skywatch Station, Orin 4. This is Captain Westcote Dax of the freighter Mossfell's Lament. Asset code Pith Quick 46 Crash 559. Come in, Orin 4, Dank Ferric. Our engines have fried and we are dead in space. We've been joined by supply freighter Mistdancer, asset code Pith Quick 46 Crash 588, who have had similar troubles. We've docked together to share atmosphere and supplies, and their engines are trying to drift us closer to Varuna space for a quick pickup. Orin 4, we are low on medication and you've got to be getting low on food. Please respond. We're deploying emergency buoys to try to boost our signal, but we are running out of time here.
So Norn just listened to those communiques, and they are like, okay, so we have a hyperspace anomaly in Sector 12. We have a ship dead in space with crew ill. I think a rescue mission needs to be sent out to that ship. How long ago were these communiques?
If you turn around as you're seeing at the Isa cell, she's already walking out the door towards the front. She's walking straight to that cockpit. On comms, she's like, let me know how long it's been, Norton, when you find out.
Oh, Captain, here's your calf.
Thank you, Shen. Get ready for takeoff.
What? But
On comm, one of you connect me to Administrator Brometh.
Shin's in his Hawaiian shirt again, and he's passing coffee out in the medbay. What is going on?
There's a ship out dead in hyperspace.
There's a lot of ships in hyperspace.
Dead.
Oh,
Engines fried. Crew
I missed
sick.
that. Oh. I suppose we're now doing a rescue mission?
Yeah. Norn's furiously typing, how long ago were these communiques?
First one was received 6 weeks ago. Then
Oh.
the one after that's 4 weeks. The one after that is 2 weeks.
Dank Ferric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overcoms. It's been weeks, Captain.
And we don't have a moment to lose. Someone connect me to the administrator. The rest of you, everyone get on the ship.
I come out of my room with my hair still wet, walking, kind of drying it. And I'm like, what's going on?
Captain needs you to patch the comms through to the administrator.
Whoa, to patch the comms to the administrator?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a travel bag. Hold on.
Okay, I'll. What do I need to talk to administrator about?
I think Captain just needs comms connected for.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and push buttons and try to make it work.
Yes. This is Administrator Brumeth. What say you, ISR ship?
Who's connected?
Is it Keidra first or Issa Self first?
Yeah. Can you hold on one second? My captain want to speak to you. Just a second. And I transfer.
Okay.
I transfer it, but it ends up in the med bay because I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, we gotta get him back somehow. Like, I don't know what we're gonna tell him, but we gotta get him back.
What was the name of the ship again? The Lament?
Wait, is that comms?
The Lament and...
Mossfield's Lament. There was Mistdancer in there.
Norin hears, like, the chime of the intercom and, like, hits the button. Hello?
Hello. This is Administrator Brumeth. Someone from your ship?
Still furiously typing away. Yes, hello, Administrator. This is First Mate Norin of the Codfather. We are taking off because we have intercepted communiques from the Mossfield's Lament and the Mistdancer that they have been stranded in dead space for a couple weeks now, are in urgent need of rescue. Any ships you can send to support our rescue mission would be greatly appreciated. If not, we will be bringing them back here to you.
All right. We shall endeavor to make ready to receive injured as best as we can. Absolutely. I hate to ask, but we seem to be missing a few of our personnel. Do you have any idea where they are?
We found some injured individuals, and we were treating them on the med bay, but they're not in a state to speak right now. They are resting. We'll get back to you. We have no time to spare. Otherwise, we would bring them back in for you, but we can't waste any time because there's crews out there, weeks. We'll take good care of them. He just looks at Norin and shrugs.
Norin just shrugs back.
You just hear on the comm over the ship. Did anyone get that call? I'm still waiting here.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Injured? What?
Some sort of electrical incident. But yeah, we're on our way out. We'll be back soon. See you later,
They're
Administrator.
fine. Everything's fine. Bye.
We're good. We're all good here. Everything's fine. How are you?
Well, I'm just okay, as I finally have had my first tea in a while. What is going on here?
Delightful. We'll let you know everything as soon as we can. Over and out.
I walk into the cockpit because that's where I was headed. Did you get the call? Yes, I sent it to you.
Issa sounds like Kurt, like busy, like setting up the ship ready for takeoff, doing the calls like this is the Godfather preparing for takeoff in a few moments. And no, I did not get that call. You're gonna patch it through, and
I did. I patched it through. Who they talk to then? Oh well, I go sit down. Oh, that's okay.
Say Shin comes in with a paper bag in his Hawaiian shirt. We took care of that phone call for you, Captain, and sits in his chair and starts breathing exercises.
Oh, perfect. Did you tell him about Valeris? Click, 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 click. And she's like,
what? No,
the engine's starting heating up.
Norin is coming in right behind Shen. Is just like, no, we did not mention Valeris because we don't know who we can trust yet. Doing calculations on where exactly these ships probably are.
Yeah, we should also probably think of some way to convince these two individuals that they were hurt on the job and that we helped them at some point. I'm sure we could cook something up, but it'll take some time and resources.
I will not use my guns because I was told that is a very bad thing.
Not all the time, but there are moments. And he's still like, oh, but Norin, get in your position.
I suppose if we stun them enough at close range, I could.
We are not going to lie to these men.
Yes. I was told that we stun, not shoot.
Listen,
we
all we
stun.
gotta do is make sure they're out for a couple days when we get back, and then try to be gone before they're, up.
I look at Nord. Is there something you could give them to make them sleep for a couple of days?
Norin, do not give them something to sleep for a few days. We will have conversations with them and make it up to them. We meet. There is a man who. Well, actually, no, I didn't ask what Burke was. There's a person in there that needs a new foot. We have a lot to make up for.
I will apologize.
No, Sam knows it, Daros. Burke is human.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Sam knows the one who has the leg injury. Didn't actually lose a foot.
Oh.
I
Just
muttered
going
to
a lot
myself.
of muscle.
He's
Just
just
most of
assuming
his
that the
thigh.
foot is lost.
Ask questions first, shoot later. Ask questions first, shoot later. Okay, I got to remember this.
As we're picking up, did we tie that other one down?
Yes, I provided safety restraints in
Oh,
the event
good.
of barrel rolls.
Yeah. Hope all your cabinets are locked.
Always.
Azzy and Hookman come in and take the 2 unoccupied seats in the bridge.
Oh, I filled them in.
All right, should we make an astrogation check or do we do a piloting check first?
I kind of want to get the piloting check first. I'm assuming you're going speed 1, or are you doing some piloty thing to go faster?
I'm gonna punch it.
Oh, we're punching it.
I knew it.
Okay, so the piloty thing, gotcha.
Shin's breathing gets more rapid and heavier.
All right. So, what's the difficulty on that one?
It is going to be 2 red and a purple.
Since I got my co-pilot here, and we're doing this check together, I'm guessing I got 1 boost.
Yes.
And I do it with 3 yellows, so it is about to be entertaining because I upgraded my piloting. It just Isasel just hands on the takes a breath. Okay, everyone, hold on, and roll.
Oh, God.
Oh no! I have an idea for that despair.
Oh, please do.
So, have you ever seen those videos of gas stations that are still attached to the gas pump?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
You just rip the docking clamps off of this thing? Oh.
Okay. So why don't you describe that sort of visually with it?
Isasel's making sure everyone's inside, the droids are in, our people are sat down, the people in the lab are tied down so they don't fall over. But the one thing she's not paying attention to is the docking clamp. So she's like, click, click, click. All right, everyone, are you ready? And when she full punches it, there is a very obvious pull towards one side, and I would like to use the 2 advantages. Isasel immediately knows what that was because it's not the first time she's done this.
And also, the deck is damaged, not the ship.
Okay.
So that we can land again in the future.
That does make some sense. The shift has some setbacks, but whatever. Yeah, the ship itself has a bit of resistance to start with, starts twisting, and then just punches out, dragging little bits of debris of what was the docking clamp. You punch out into the space around the moon, and in a previous episode, there was the ships having an issue at Zar.
Yeah, Zar Planetary System.
Yep. So you've got a location, you've got an idea, and you are wanting to go fast. Yeah, you need to do an astrogation check. For that, it's already mapped. It's actually on a hyperspace lane. The Trellis trade run. It's going to normally be a 2 purple, but then you're wanting to go fast, so that would make it 1 red, 1 purple, but I want to use a dark side point, so that would put up to 2. 2 red and a setback. Let's go with that.
Cool. Since I'm the one doing astrogation, I ignore that setback.
Fair.
And Norn's my co-pilot, right?
Yeah.
Norn, do you want to do a group check? Because what's your intellect?
My intellect is 3.
Cool. We're using your intellect, and I'm gonna use one. Let's use one of those force points to so we can do 3 yellow.
Oh God, I'm getting kind of anxious.
I'm going to toss in a upgrade if you also use bait.
Yay! So that's originally 3 yellows and 2 reds. Would that give me an extra green since we're upgrading?
Yes,
Sweet.
that it would.
All right, everyone. Hold on. Ignore that. Isacel's right there, just like, oh, sorry. Let me do that again.
You got the R.
Ah! Sorry. Okay, I got this time.
Woo! Yes. Shit is sick.
You pull back the levers, the stars all go into streaks, and then the weird tunnel-y thing happens. And just as that happens, on Norn's console, another beep happens of a freshly received message.
Not looking forward to this.
Oh no.
Skywatch Station Orenth 4. This is medical droid designated H34LR, assigned to supply freighter Amber Sunrise. Asset code Beth Quack 46 Crash 589er. We were forced from hyperspace early, and the organic crew took significant doses of solar radiation upon arrival to sublight space. They are reducing in viability and are presently incapable of fulfilling their primary crew functions. As per company protocols, I took temporary control of the vessel. We answered a distress signal broadcast from supply freighter Mossfeld's Lament, asset code Peth Quek 46 Crash 559er, and have located both that vessel and supply freighter Mist Dancer, Peth Quek 46 Crash 588. The 3 of us have docked to refresh atmospherics, and to provide what medical assistance I can to all 3 crews. We have adequate potables, but have run out of Bacta and anti-radiation medications. I estimate that if medical assistance is not received within 10 standards from broadcast, all remaining organic crew will be rendered inoperable. Immediate response and rescue is recommended.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Heroes of the Hydian Way. You can find show updates on social media with us as The Hydian Way, and you can find me, Ben, on everything as Deuterium Ice.
You can find me, Joy, on the Other Place podcast, season 2, as Talana, and live on twitch.tv as Joyfully Me with the number 2, playing a variety of games.
You can find me, Erica Goodwitch, on a multitude of FFG-based podcasts and socials as detailed on Linktree/Erica Goodwitch.
You can find me, Zach, Linktree/Tales of the Outer Rim, and I also guest GM'd a season of Tales of the Grey Library.
You can find me, Henry, everywhere as at Sim Disorder with one Y and one I in that order.
And we're all at thehydianway.com, where you can find previous episodes.
You can find more episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Plus, you can help us out by rating, reviewing, and please subscribing.
You can holocom us at heroes@thehydianway.com, and you can also find merch at tpublic.com/user/thehydianway.
If you like what we do and want to support the show, you can find us at patreon.com/thehydianway.
Or you could send the team some calf at kofi.com/thehydianway.
I'm quiet. Unless I don't have to be. You can hear me throughout the entire library when I'm doing the library's closing announcements.
I mean, that sounds like something that should be happening.
It surprises everybody.
She can speak. Unfortunately, growing up, I've never had that problem. I was always told to be quiet. I was
Right
too
there
loud.
with you.
My mom was like, shh, shh, we're talking. Quiet down. Shh, shh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like,
Well-
I am talking quietly. And she's like, no, you're
So-
loud.
My library has these huge cathedral ceilings. So basically, all I have to do is stand right in front of the circulation desk, put back my shoulders, take a deep breath, and then project like theater and choir taught me to. And it still manages to shock everybody who hasn't heard it before.
I need to be there for a closing announcement one day.
Yeah, that does kind of sound like it. Yes.
That requires being in Florida.
Okay, there is.
You sure
that
you want
point.
that?
Yeah, you're right there.
I
Mm.
mean, when I've had people talk me out of going to Minneapolis, yes.
I mean, I am in the oldest city in the United States, though of course that is meaning, colonized city.
Yeah.
St. Augustine is 490 years old.
But
Oh my god, pray. I had to mute myself. I started coughing. I was like, what? Was that Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, Ferric.
Yes, I know. Listened to that on Mandalorian and I was like, oh!
That's really cool.